channel. I wanted to talk to you guys. Today is week 3 post-op, so I just wanted to kind of touch bases with you guys and let you know how it's going. I didn't make a video for the 2 week. I was going to, and then I was like, you know, let's just do like a whole nother week and see what's going on. So I'm in the car right now. I'm about to go. I want to go see if I can find some Christmas presents, but before I leave, I figured I would come on here and make a video. So week 3, this week I was a little discouraged. I only lost like almost 2 pounds. I want to say it was like 1.8 or 9. It was like round up 2. So it's a little discouraging, but at the same time, I feel like it's like a fight in your head. You're like, okay, good, I still lost something, but it wasn't like the last 2 weeks. And then you're like, no, but it's okay because it's going slow. So then like the skin has time to catch up with your weight loss, so maybe you won't have so much loose skin. And I don't know, I feel like it's just such a battle with numbers on the scale, and I try not to focus on it, but I mean, we did this for weight loss, so of course you're gonna look at it and focus on it. So that was the one thing this morning that kind of made me a little sad. But I'm at the same time, you know, I did start eating soft foods, so you start thinking like, okay, well, I went from all liquids, my body was only having liquids, and now we're having food. Like, don't you think we would gain weight going from liquids this whole time to food? So I think we just need to give our bodies time to adjust to that. I don't know, but I mean, going strong, you know, try and stay positive here. I don't notice any differences in my body yet. My boyfriend says he can tell in my face a lot more, less of this. So that's a plus. And my friend actually told me too. She's like, I could tell in your face. So I don't feel anything in my body yet though. But so yes, I started talking about soft foods. I did start soft foods, and I was so happy. I was supposed to start Saturday, but Friday I woke up and I was so starving. I made an Instagram post about it, and I was so starving that I was like, I think that I need to just eat something for dinner then, like something soft food for dinner. So I put chicken in the crock pot. I had that going pretty much all day, and when it was time to eat, I was so excited. I ate slow though because I was afraid to get sick, but it was so good. So I started Friday night, and then Saturday me and my boyfriend had a date night. So Saturday I had eggs, well, one egg, and like the 1 ounce of mashed potatoes, applesauce for breakfast. And then what did I have? I don't remember what I had for lunch. And then maybe more chicken. And then dinner, we actually had a date night. I was so happy. We had a date night. We went to Outback, and instead of like buying a whole meal and me not eating it, he loves steak and I do too, but I didn't want to eat that yet. I wanted to start with some like soft things like chicken, shrimp, things like that. So he got the steak and just did the little like add-on 5 shrimp or 4 shrimp, whatever it was, to the meal. So we did that, and I ate the shrimp, and it was so good. I wanted so much more. Like, you want it, but you know you can't have it. So I had the 4 shrimp, and then I had 2 bites of his baked potato for your carb, and there was no vegetable, so that was that. My doctor says you have to have 2 ounces of protein, 1 ounce of carb, 1 ounce of vegetable. So I'm working on the vegetable part, because I normally love vegetables, but it's hard when you're like, okay, let me just make like 1 little broccoli and there's my ounce, you know. It's just, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. So that date night, it was fun to just go out. We haven't gone out in a long time, so that was so much fun. I had such a great time. And then the next day I did the same thing with the egg. I used to, like, let me tell you, I used to eat eggs every day, and I think I'm gonna go back to that because I love eggs, and I think it's such a good source of protein. You know, with all the diets that we've done, one of them was a gym diet, and they were like, have 5 egg whites. So like, you would boil eggs, make the egg white, and like, it was a good meal. So I was used to that, and then now I'm like, okay, 1 egg. Okay. So, I mean, it'll save money in the long run, but I do love me some eggs. So I put some cheese, either like a cheese stick or like a slice of cheese or like the shredded cheese on top, and it just tastes so good. So that's like my go-to. And then I've been putting the Gene Pro, which is the unflavored protein, in my water, like, well, Crystal Light, because it does, I don't really taste it in soup, but I taste it in my water. So I put like a little extra Crystal Light in there, and I put the Gene Pro in there, which is, like I said, the unflavored protein. So it's basically a little scoop, and it's 30 grams of protein. So I've been trying to do that. Water is tough because I just feel like it's such a balance of eat and then don't eat, and then like, okay, wait 30 minutes after you're drinking to then eat, and then you're eating, and then you're so thirsty, and you're like, set a timer for 30 minutes, and then you're like, okay, I can finally drink. And then by the time you're drinking, I don't know about you guys, I don't know if I'm just not eating enough, because then I set up my meals, but then I might not eat it all, and I measure it out, and then like I'm drinking, and then maybe like an hour or two later I'm hungry, you know. And the doctor said to eat every 3 hours, your meals. I think that's when you get to like the full, like, your lifetime diet, but I'm still trying to like figure it all out. So if you guys are trying to figure it out, please let me know too, because I'm trying to make it, and it's really difficult, and I'm getting really worried about going back to work. I work in the hospital. I'm a nurse, and I don't know, we're such a busy floor. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, people don't understand it if you're not in the medical field, but like, we barely have time to go to the bathroom. Like, there's days where like the first time you've peed is like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon because you're so busy. It's not that you don't want to, you have to, you're holding it, but you're just running around because patients are yelling at you, doctors are yelling at you, trying to go back and forth, finish everything that you need to, so that way you could go to the bathroom, you can eat in peace, and no one's gonna call you. You know, it's just, it is stressful. So I'm getting worried about going back to work. I have another week and then I go back. So I am getting a bit worried, but I'm telling myself it'll be fine. My friend from work, she always goes, even if it's about it, she's like, it's fine, it's fine. So I'm telling myself it'll be fine. You know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. So other than that, this week I've noticed my heart rate kind of, if you noticed, I was wearing my it's a Polar watch. And I was outside watering. I got some flowers, and they were dying. So I was putting water, and like, I was sweating. It's hot. We're in Florida. And I felt my heart racing, and I looked down, and my heart rate's 130. And I was just standing there. So that made me a little bit worried. I went inside, drank water, sat down in the cool, you know. And I know when people are dehydrated, sometimes their heart rate goes up, and I used to drink a gallon of water a day. Like, before this, I drink a lot of water. At work, it's different. You don't really drink that much at work, but when you're not at work, I'd be home at, like, you're drinking like 6-7 water bottles, which is, I think 7 is a gallon. So, you know, you drink a lot of water, and now I almost can't, not that I can't stand it, but almost like plain water, like, doesn't sit right with me right now. And it makes me sad because I would be like chugging water. And now you have to like sip, 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 take a 5-minute break, sip, 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 you know. And I've been drinking Crystal Light nonstop, and I'm scared because I don't want to get used to it and then like not like the Crystal Light, because I'm like, this is my favorite flavor. I think it's strawberry banana, and I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? So I'm trying to incorporate the plain water a little more. I'm gonna make lemon water and see if that helps too, to see if that's any better. So we'll see, just to change it up, because I don't want to be so same thing every day and then get sick of it, you know. Okay, other than that, what else have I eaten? I got cold cuts, so I had like, it's like basically 2.5 slices of ham, and then like a slice and a half of cheese, like the thin cheese, is what I was eating for lunch. I think it was yesterday. I still have the protein yogurts. I need to buy more of the Premier protein, but I also have Bomar protein, which is so good. One of the girls on Instagram, Amy_VSG, Amy with 2 Y's, she's the one that was posting about it, and I was like, I'm gonna try. So I definitely recommend you guys go out there and get some samples. The website has samples for $2, and it's a packet, like 1 scoop is a packet. So, and you can try it and see what you like. I don't like it just with milk in general. Sorry, I was like, they're doing construction next door or down the street, whatever it's called. So I don't like it with just milk. I think it tastes a little sweet, but I like to put I was using lactated milk. Now I'm using, I think it's called that Fairlife milk that has like 13 grams of protein in it. So it's extra protein, can't go wrong. It's lactate free or lactose free. So that's great for me. And so I was using like a half a cup of the milk. I put the protein in and I like fill it up with ice. And they also have these like nut butters. So I'd put in like 2 tablespoons of is 10 grams of protein. So I was like, all right, great. So you're getting extra protein. The carbs aren't bad. The calories are like 110, I want to say. Don't quote me on it. But you know, like I would make those, but it just makes it thick. So it's takes a little longer to swallow down. But if you put it in your little like Tervis thing, you know, your Yeti or whatever you use, Ozark Trail, the off-brands, anything that works. I just bought a cup from Target the other day, and it was $10. This was $10. I was like, yeah, and it's called Zach with the exclamation point. So I was like, that's a good deal. So I just got that and I've been using it. So put it in that and like take your time drinking it. I just bought some also from that Bomar Nutrition. It's called pancakes and syrup, and they have these recipe where it's like a scoop of the Bomar pancakes and syrup, 1 egg. I'm gonna try 1 egg white next time instead. So 1 egg. The recipe's on Chatty VSG's Instagram, and then it's like baking soda. I don't know how much, and what else? I don't remember. I think there's like one more thing. And you put that all together, mix it up, and you put it in the little like mini waffle makers from Target, and it makes like 3 to 4-ish. Oh, milk. Put some milk in there. It makes like 3 to 4 waffles, and when I tried making it, I could only eat like 1.5 to 2 at a time, and then I would save it and put it aside and then like eat the rest. So but it was good. Like you feel like you're eating waffles, you know. You put the sugar-free syrup or the nut butters you could put on top. I've seen some people put cream cheese, so whatever really. But it was exciting because I was like, okay, like Sunday morning breakfast, you can like your significant other, your family, whatever, friends maybe, you can make waffles and pancakes, and you can have waffles and pancakes too, but it's gonna be full of protein. So like it's 22 grams of protein for the scoop of the Bomar protein, and then it's 10 for 2 tablespoons of the nut butter, and then the milk, a half a cup is 13 grams of protein, but you're not using that much, so it's a little less. And then you know, anything else you might want. I even put, when I made it, I put the Gene Pro, which is 30 grams of protein. I put the Gene Pro in the pancake mix too, so that's an extra 30, so that's 30, 40, 52, and then if you have the nut butter on top, 62 grams of protein, plus maybe a couple grams from the milk because you're not using that much. So I mean, like, that's great. You just can't eat it all at once, but it's a good amount of protein, and it makes you feel like you're eating waffles, you know. I haven't tried the pancakes and syrup flavor, just came yesterday. I made a video, I haven't posted it yet, but it'll probably go up before this one, so you might have already seen it. But it all came yesterday, and they came out with this cream cheese icing. It tastes so good. You can kind of taste like the protein in it, but it gives you that feeling of having the Pillsbury cinnamon roll icing. So that's exciting. And I got the they have like these mug cakes, so I was like, oh, that would be good. So I tried it on top yesterday. I couldn't eat the whole mug cake, but it was all right. It's not my favorite. Obviously, you're expecting it to taste like a brownie chocolate cake in a cup, and you know, it's not that. But I think if you keep trying it, I bought 2 packs to try it. I think if I keep trying it, I'll like it more and more. It just takes time. And I put like the Lily's sugar-free chocolate chips inside, so that's exciting. So all this is soft food. And then what else? Oh, I got these little protein bars. So on my paper it says on the soft food I can have the soft protein bars. So I'm going shopping now, so I put one in my lunchbox. I have a water, a protein yogurt, cold cuts, like whatever I want. There's options. So they have these soft ones, and I got two. So there's like a hot chocolate brownie bar, and then there's a sugar cookie protein bar, and they both taste pretty good, not gonna lie. So I brought the sugar cookie with me today. It tastes really yummy, so it's exciting just to like have different flavors, different textures, you know, versus just eating soup and liquids all day. Popsicles, and I am still having popsicles, and these like Yazo like frozen yogurt like ice cream but it's frozen yogurt bar, so that's exciting. And it has protein in it too. I don't remember how much, but it does have protein in it too. So overall it's been good. I'm on this for a month, I think, of soft foods, and then after that it's like the lifetime diet. So we'll see how it goes. I just can't wait I tried on clothes the other day and everything still fits the same, so I can't wait for like clothes to start fitting looser. I just can't wait to go shopping and get new clothes. I told my friends, I was like, I can't wait till we can go shopping and I can get a whole nother size. Like, that's exciting. And I know people say not to go crazy, and go shopping and get a whole bunch of new clothes, but you know, just like a pair of jeans or two and some nice shirts. You know, you don't have to go expensive. Go to like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, like things like that, and get some stuff. The jeans, maybe I'd have to go to Torrid or something, but those are such good brand jeans. They're just expensive, but they last forever. Or American Eagle, if I could fit into a pair of those, that'd be nice. So yeah, I'm just excited to go shopping and see my friends, and it is a lot of prepping. So even for like what I'm excited for is like to see my friends, but then you have to start thinking like, okay, if I'm gonna see them, I need to start packing my food because I don't know how long I'll be there. So like even today I'm like, I'm gonna go shopping, but I haven't even left yet. I'm making this video, but you know, I packed. I was like, how long am I gonna be? Am I gonna go to one store? Am I gonna go to three? I don't know. We'll see how I feel after the first store. And just because I'm trying to go to some like little stores to see if I can find little presents that are okay, because this year I'm cutting it short. I told everybody, I was like, I'm on a budget. So I packed a bunch of snacks, and like, well, the cold cuts would technically be like a meal. The yogurt has 12 grams of protein in it. The protein bar has, I want to say 20 grams of protein in it or so. And my water, I'm still drinking it, but it has a 30 grams of protein, so I'm trying to get that in. I feel like it was almost easier on the liquids because you're like, okay, this Premier has 30. Breakfast, lunch, the Premier has 30. Good. Dinner, the Premier has 30. You know, or the soup has like 7 or whatever. So now it's like, okay, Googling, how much protein does one egg have? All right, I think it's like 7. And you're like, okay. And the cheese stick has how much, you know? And so you're like trying to add it all up. I'm trying to I started yesterday. I put it all into my Fitness Pal to see if that would help me track it, because that's how I was tracking my water before. So I need to keep doing it. It was a little more helpful. I just have to keep tracking. And then I went for a walk yesterday actually with my dog and did like a mile and a half, I think. So just for a walk. I know I'm rambling, but I'm just trying to remember everything I've done these past 2 weeks. I'm not allowed to work out until after next Tuesday. So for 1 month, I'm not allowed to do anything. So I'm like just trying to walk, do something to be a little active. I was doing squats. I know that's working out, but I was like, all right, I did like 20 squats. That's fine. And then I did another 20 later, you know, so I was trying to do something minimal. But I think that's pretty much it. My family and friends have been very supportive. No one has been mean to me. I was really afraid people were going to be mean to me, be like, but why? Why are you doing that? Blah, blah, blah. But no, everyone's actually been pretty nice and supportive. How are you doing? How you're healing? The bruises are finally going away. I'm so excited about that. The bruises are getting better and better every day. I can't wait to see what it looks like next week. But if you guys have any questions or anything to comment, please let me know down below. Like and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, okay? All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.